Peace, peace. Thompson, this one. I'm gonna shoot this video, man. I just want to show y'all how these Europeans be claiming to be Native Americans, but as soon as we claim to be Native Americans, people look at us like we crazy. But the description of the people over here was was brown black people. And none of these people even fit the test of what the people who came here 300-400 years ago said the people looked like that was here. So look, now I'm gonna play two videos and show you some other clips I got. This might be kind of a long video, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. All right, let's do it.
That one of the 10 lost tribes of Israel, exiled by the Assyrians in 700 BC, made it to America. Also ended up in there is other lore that one of the 10 lost tribes of Israel, exiled by the Assyrians in 700 BC, are the ancestors of some Native Americans. Either scenario ends with the same assumption that ancient Jewish people are the ancestors of some Native Americans. We are a Jewish people now.
Do you see this shit, y'all? Look at these people, man. Look, his name is Chief Joe Sitting High. Now look, hold up. Hold up, let's see something. Hold on, let me see something.
Jewish people, and that exactly the same time as the Jewish people, and that cannot be.
Look, Central Band of the Cherokees. Look at this shit here. That's a straight up cracker. Look, another cracker. Another cracker. Another cracker.
Cherokees started mingling with white settlers much earlier than other North American tribes. As early as the 1600s.
You see no black people in Cherokee.
Explanation for their skin color. But could another be that they don't have origins in Asia, like most Native Americans do? So strong is the Central Band's belief that they have Jewish ancestry and origins in ancient Israel, they set out to prove it by blood. But we knew that DNA would play a major role in this proof or disproof.
See, look, that's the reason why they so big on these DNA companies. See, that's the reason why they so big on these DNA companies, because these DNA companies be lying. Like they done mixed up all these different DNA. Like, yo, it's pathetic, man, how these people will cover up the fact that black people was not here already.
So we've done a considerable amount of DNA testing with family tree DNA.
Family tree, look, another Jewish company, look, another Jew, look at this guy.
And anthropologically to their ancestors.
Greenspan, look.
Also able to determine.
And you people run around here and you trust these DNA companies with somebody named Greenspan behind it. He connected his people to this land. You people are fools, man.
Someone's deeper ancestry, what we call their anthrogenealogical information. And what that does is that tracks the individual back not hundreds of years as we do in genealogy, but thousands or tens of thousands of years.
Look at this greasy bastard.
Chief Sitting Owl's blood was tested along with the blood of 89 other members of the Central Band of Cherokee for assignment into what's called a haplogroup, or group of people with a common DNA sequence. Jewish people typically fall into one of 4 haplogroups. A great amount of our beliefs and practices are Jewish. We have the historical record that comes from the oral history.
It's a damn shame,
they have
man.
The blood evidence.
This shit is ridiculous, man.
Another stone with a mysterious and seemingly Hebrew inscription was found here along the back.
I bet it was Hebrew inscription. But see, that's what they try to make you think. Just because they found Hebrew inscription, they tie it back to the damn these fake Jews, and now they gonna claim it. Yo, this shit is ridiculous, man. I mean, like, I'm serious, man. It's ridiculous how these Europeans be playing games, man.
It was found in 1889, along with wood fragments that were carbon-14 dated to sometime between the 1st and 8th century AD. It was found in a Cherokee burial mound. The artifacts that have been found.
So they saying that the Hebrew writing was found in the Cherokee burial site. So because they found Hebrew writings here, what these greasy ass Jews who run these DNA companies that you people run to, and that you people keep connecting yourself back to Africa, but they're connecting themselves here. Yo, we got to be like some of the stupidest people ever. Like, I'm serious, man. And the more educated some of you people are, the more dumber you are. And I'm keeping it 100. I got me a good European education. Well, guess what? I also got a good conscious education as well, to where I'm able to look at both, look at what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. I don't just go by what books say, you understand, or what these Europeans say, because these people obviously lying. They don't want to connect the ancient Israelites back to this continent, and that's the problem. And this all relates to what Horace Butler say, what people don't want to agree with.
In this area where the Cherokee people live are very important to us because of our heritage going back to the same people that became the Cherokee known today. Except family tree DNA says the results of Chief Sitting Owl's tests are in, and they are problematic in proving Jewish ancestry. As far as testing has been done with us, I see no connection to any ancient Hebraic or Jewish populations whatsoever. Of all the members of the Central Band of Cherokee who were tested, only 3% show any Jewish ancestry. Not enough to prove an ancient Hebrew heritage for the people in Chief Sitting Owl's tribe. Will we ever find the full-blood line of the Cherokee?
So he don't even have no DNA, so he's just acting like an Indian. But these Europeans who come on here and think we ridiculous from what the information says, what it says. This is obviously not a copper colored aborigine of this land, but he's running around here as a $5 Jewish Indian. You understand? So these are the game these people play. And the more you come on here talking about you tested your DNA, you came back with Africa, and if you're African American and you saying you tested your DNA and it came back with Africa, you people are fools, man. And I feel so bad for you guys, man. Maybe you should move back over because I'm right here. I'm at home, and I know this guy right here is not at home, but it's okay that he claims it. Okay. Look at all these crackers. Look at this tribe. They're only doing that so they can be tax exempt. Look, less than 1%. Less than 1%. You don't even get 1%. When you do your DNA, you don't even get 1%, but he got 1%.
People with Cherokee ancestry that's hard to trace. We have a very unique situation here in the Central Band of Cherokee. We were isolated from the main body of the Cherokee in North Carolina and North Georgia.
So I'm gonna tie you back to something with North Carolina, because Cherokee Nation is in North Carolina. So we're gonna see what the people looked at like in North Carolina, okay? And we're gonna connect it to some other shit that you guys probably ain't gonna like, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right? So let's do it.
Testing of more members of the Central Band is just getting underway in what's called the Abraham Moses Project. Some members of the Eastern Band of Cherokee, a tribe that is federally recognized,
everything what Lex Wells be talking about and what Horace Butler said.
Jewish ancestry. Even if they're not Jewish, Chief Sitting Owl says the test results for his tribe are still very interesting in proving who came to America before Columbus and how. Our Cherokee DNA project has proven that the Cherokee did not come across the Bering Sea. 94% of those tested in the Central Band showed European ancestry going back thousands of years. Exactly how far back is unknown. That could mean they aren't Cherokee at all. It could also mean they mixed heavily with white settlers in the New World. Or it could mean they are descendants of Europeans who were here even before Paleo-Indians crossed the Bering Strait.
Look, hold up. Yo, that's a joke. So they saying basically they was here before anybody was here. They saying that they was here first. Now this another video that this cracker right here talking about. I'm gonna play this one for you. I find this is hilarious. Check it out though.
Finally, it appears that there may have been even a European ancient migration into the Americas. And the way we found that is we were studying a Native American tribe up in this area of Central North America. And there we found a particular mitochondrial DNA lineage which looked like a European lineage over here, which we had defined as lineage X. So it was only found in Europe. It's never found in Asia. But, in fact, when we looked at this population of Native Americans, we found that fully 25% of all of the people in this area had X. Now, you could argue, oh well, X is just because since Columbus, some women came over from Europe, happened to marry with these Native Americans, and that's why European X is there. However, again, we used the molecular clock to find out when that X came. We compared the sequence of X from Europe with X from this population, and they came together 15,000 years ago. So therefore, this did not come to this region since Columbus. It came after one of the most recent glacial maxima. And so it's been proposed that, in fact, when the ice covered the area between Newfoundland, Greenland, Iceland, and Europe, that, in fact, some hunters actually crossed the ice sheet and colonized this part of the Americas. And Dennis Swafford of the Smithsonian has even speculated that it was this migration from Europe, from the Iberian Peninsula, that brought the unique stone culture that we know as the Clovis culture. That is the culture that's been associated with the killing of the woolly mammoths and the other large animals. And that is just the time that the Clovis culture appears in North America. And the appearance of the Clovis culture, in fact, heralded.
So here we go, another line, as your opinion, trying to connect themselves in this country. The lifts that they go through to say that they was here is ridiculous. I've found white mound builders. I've found a bunch of ridiculous things. But I'm gonna go back to the other video where he was saying the Cherokee, because we know Cherokee Nation is in the Carolinas. So I'm gonna go back to what Verrazano said. Okay. Now this is the paragraph right here where the description of the people is at, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna link this to something else. All right. So just bear with me for those who woke in and for those who understand where I'm going with this. Just follow me, all right? So let me see. I just don't want to lose a paragraph. All right. So this said the Carolinas, Giovanni di Verrazano. So we don't have to listen to what Columbus said. I'm gonna read this. It's saying the East Coast of what is known of the United States of America was largely unexplored in the early 1520s. So it's saying when didn't nobody come here in the 1520s. It's saying the Spanish had discovered Florida, and the English and the Portuguese Newfoundland, in which was already visited frequently by fishermen and whalers in various nations. But the area between these two areas was still a white spot on the map. They say maybe a route to China could be found there, perhaps even one shorter than the known ones around the Cape of Good Hope, or through the stratus of Magellan. All right, so it's saying this is 1520 when Verrazano supposedly came here. We know Columbus didn't come here. He said the English and some other people came here, which I doubted because don't nobody speak Portuguese unless he's talking about in Brazil and some parts of South America. So look, this is what he said. I'm gonna read the paragraph in which he's describing the people of the Carolinas. Okay, now we know that the Cherokees in the Carolinas. I got a lot of family in the Carolinas who say that they Cherokee, but they think they came from the Mongoloids instead of the Mongoloids coming from them. They think they came from the Mongoloids. and instead of the Mongoloids coming from them, they just mix all that thing Indian all in one, and just let other people come claim it or whatever. But this is what he said the people look like. Okay, they say these people go all together naked, except only that they cover their private parts. They say with certain skins of beasts, like unto marten, they say which they fasten onto a narrow griddle made of grass. A narrow griddle made of grass. Okay, remember that picture, made of grass. It's a very artful, or it's a warp hang about with tails of diverse, it's a other beasts, which around about their body hang dangling down to their knees. Some of them wear garlands of birds, feathers. They say the people are of a color rustic. They say not much unlike the Saracens. Okay, remember that. Let's keep that right there. Okay, not much unlike the Saracens. Okay, let's keep that right there. They said their hair was black and thick. Their hair was black and thick. Okay? Indians don't got thick hair. They got very thin hair. Okay? Their hair was black and thick and not very long. Okay? Indians got long hair. Okay? They say not very long because that means they have afros or some type of big afros in which they can make little ponytails with it. Or I say which they tie together in a knot. Come on, man. Y'all already see the old school Negroes. They got the hair slicked back and a little ponytail. Look, I already went over this, but I'm about to connect something with the Saracens. Okay, they say and wear it like a tail. They say they are well figured. They are well featured in their limbs. Now, none of them Native Americans are well featured in their limbs. They look like freaking Mexicans, or they not well, they not known for having no great body type. Who known for having a great body type? The Negro. They say the average stature, they say of commonly somewhat bigger than we. They say broad breasted, strong arms. They say their legs and other parts of their bodies well figured, fashioned. They say, and they are disfigured in nothing. Okay, who they talking about? He talking about the Negro. It's a saving that they have somewhat broad vestige. It say, and yet not all of not. It say, and yet not all of them, for we saw many of them well favored, having black and gray eyes. They say with cheerful and steady looks. He said not strong of body. It say yet sharp, wilted, nimble, and great runners. Okay, they said now remember that. Hey, look, oh my people, a different narrative. He had my people's had something on there about nimble and great runners. Okay, let me see something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me see something. All right, let's see something. That's a big nigga. Look, that's a big nigga. It say bigger than what we are and well portioned in all limbs. It say well portioned in all limbs. Look. It say nimble and great runners. Okay? Let me see who the next one is. Look. And this nigga, he looked like a real native. O.J. Simpson. Look. That's he talking about the Negro. Check this guy out right here. He looked like a real what we describe as a Aborigine of North America. Look. Nimble and agile runners. Okay, so you Europeans who on here, when have you ever known an Indian to be nimble and agile runners? Who do that fit the term of? Okay, look. Should I say no more? But I got some more for you guys. You don't believe me. Look. He's in a maze just like you guys be. Look, hold up. Look at this aborigine right here. Look, nimble and great runners. Look. Hold up. Look. You never seen an Indian run like that, have you? Look. Agile and nimble and great runners, well proportioned. Okay, look. Watch this one, you guys. Look. That's why you guys know our skills, because these games was already going on in Americas already. We was already doing playing little sports like that. Look at this brother right here. Now, this brother right here look like a real aborigine as well. Look, nimble and agile runners. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, this shit is just simple, man. It's simple to put this together. Do they got my boy Bo up there? Oh, you gotta have my boy Bo up there. Hold up. Let me see something. Nah, I ain't got Bo up there. Cause I guess Bo ain't have a lot of yards though. But look, man, I ain't gotta say no more, man. Look, man. Let me go ahead and go to the rest of what I was talking about. Nimble and great runners. It say as far as we could learn by the experience. Okay, so we got a couple clues in here that don't look nothing like none of these Europeans that they just posted of being Native Americans, or nothing like the people. Let's see. Did I get it? Nah, I think I took it down or whatever. But so you guys know what the Native Americans look like already. You know what I'm saying? But right here, it say the people of a color russet. It say, and not much unlike the Saracens. Okay? Not much like the Saracens. Now look, I want you guys just to follow me with this one right here. It's saying not much unlike the Saracens. Okay, now you guys think Saracens might be Arabs, or it might be the people we see in the Middle East right now. Well, I got another trick for you. Check. Let's just go here real quick. Look. I had to look. Look. They are Saracen right there. Look. Look. The curse on Moors and Saracens. This is Saracen right here, a description, because they was calling all Moors Saracens as well as Moors. Look, so this is what a look. And see, they know something, man, because they had a Negro play this, right? And look how he look. He don't look like no damn African. Look how he look. Now look, let's just keep that. Let's just put that right there, right? So look, let's read something real quick. Let me see something. All right, so look. This is just Wikipedia. This is nothing special. This is just Wikipedia, whatever. But it got basically the Saracens. Now, I read through all this before, but when I had to read, was trying to find a description of what the Saracens look like. You know, when you Google it, they tell you different descriptions. But when you read it, right? Let me see something. Let's follow. All right, right here. It say right here. We're gonna read it where it say by the 12th century. So it say by the 12th century, medieval Europeans had more specific concept of Islam and used the term Saracens as an ethnic and religious. So basically Saracen, now he came from Europe. So he considered them as Saracens because Saracens is much something that is similar to a Moor. Now remember, I told you all Negroes was called Moors at one point in time, whether you guys want to accept it, whether you don't want to accept it. And Moors was a synonym that was Moors was a synonym. Saracens was a synonym for Moors as well. Now look, it says Saracens as an ethic, okay, ethic. Saracens. You can say they call Morgan Freeman a Saracen. It say and religious marker. It say in some medieval literature, Saracens that is Muslims was described as black skinned, while Christians was lighter skinned. All right, so look. So basically, look, this is what Verrazano said the people look like in the Carolinas, okay? It say the people of rustic color. It say not unmuch like the Saracens. Now, bam, not much like the Saracens. Now, bam. It say in some medieval literature, Saracens, that is Muslims, was described as black skinned. So why did Verrazano compare the people of the Carolina to Saracens who was compared as black skinned? We're talking about Negroes, okay? And that's in 520. That's before any of the so-called slavery happened here. Don't know damn Mongoloid got no thick hair. We know they not agile runners. Look, the gig is up, Europeans. The gig is up. Okay, you can hide it, but we backtracking this stuff. Okay, we backtracking, and we know we are not from Africa. Okay, we stepping the game up. Okay, whether you want to believe it, whether you don't want to believe it. Look, I'm gonna go by the man who came here. I ain't gonna go by people who came here to freeload. I'm gonna go by what he said. He said the people are of a rustic, of color rustic, and not much unlike the Saracens. They say their hair is black and thick. Okay, now hold up. Let me see something. Hold up. Let's see something. And this is another clue for you guys. I mean, I know this might just be something, but this is my brother Unc Life. It say what your history teacher don't want you to know. It say Unc Life. It say the true meaning of the word Indian. It say is Indi, meaning black, as India, Hindu. It say indigo, the darkest of the color spectrum. Our people were so dark, they appear to be blue. Avatar. Okay? Avatar. Let's deal with that. Okay? We also know, I'm not even going to pull the definition up, but we got it right here. It say a native of America originally applied to the Aborigines or copper color races. It's a reason why they don't call these Mongoloids Aborigines, because they know that's not their term. Okay, they know that's not their term. Or why don't they call them copper color? None of these people call themselves copper color. None of these people call themselves Aborigines. Okay, now, bam, you don't see them type of pennies no more, do you? You don't see these dark pennies no more, do you? No, you don't. You don't see these pennies no more. You are absolutely right. I've seen a penny like this. Matter of fact, you know what? I have seen pennies like this recently, but you guys don't see pennies because these new pennies are not made out of copper. They're made out of something else. They're mixed with something else, okay? But what we do know is this. What we do know is what this man said right here, who I trust more than I trust most of you Europeans in these educational forms. Giovanni di Verrazano, he came to the Carolinas and say the United States of America was wildly unexplored in the early 1520s. Okay, this is what the people he said looked like when he got here. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time for you guys before it's over with. Okay, they say the people of a color rustic, not much unlike the Saracens. Their hair is black and thick and not very long. It say tied together in a knot behind. It's saying wear it like a tail. Okay, so the key word here is Saracen. The key word is black and thick. Okay, and also the key word is this, you Europeans who love sports. Matter of fact, let me go further. It say they are well figured in their limbs. Okay, do that remind you of these people right here? Do that remind you of these brothers right here? Hmm? Hmm? Hold up. Do that remind you of these brothers right here? Look. Just before you was going to the gym. Look. Do that remind you of these brothers right here? Yeah. Do that remind you of this brother right here? And you can't tell me this brother right here don't look like a real Indian. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. They say they are well figured in their limbs. The average structure are commonly somewhat bigger than we are, you little niggas. They say broad breasted. And who got big arms? Who got big chests? Who got strong arms? Their legs and other body parts. They say, remember Bo Jackson said he never worked out, but he can jump over a car. Remember, he said he never worked out. What other freak of nature have you ever seen any other ethnicity produced like that? It say their body parts are well fashioned, well fashioned. It say they are disfigured in nothing, saving that they have somewhat broad vested. It say, and yet not all of them, for what we saw, many of them were well figured, well favored, whatever, having black and great eyes, with cheerful and steady looks, not strong of body, yet sharp, wilted, nimble, and great runners. Okay? Great runners, okay? Don't never forget that. You know, you never seen an Indian on a football field. You never seen an Indian. If they can probably run, okay? Now, but also the key word is this. It says Saracens. It said, now, let me just give you the title. We know it's Wikipedia, but hey, I'm going to take the source. Okay? They're giving you a description of what these people look like, okay? They say by the 12th century, medieval Europeans had more specific concepts of Islam than used the term Saracen as an ethnic and religious marker. In some medieval literature, Saracens, that is Muslim, were described as black-skinned. That's why they calling this brother right here. That's why they calling him a Saracen, you European liars. Look, that's why they calling him a Saracen. You people, look. And you heard him say he American, because he know. He know. Look, man, I'm gonna end this video right here, man. With that being said, man, you already know who this is. This is the Tangeless one. I'm out. Peace.